So in this video, I want to go over multiplying fractions. And multiplying fractions, in my opinion, is easier than adding or subtracting fractions because you don't need a common denominator. Our bottom numbers do not need to be the same. You can always multiply fractions. And the only thing that you need to do is just multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. And I wrote that for you in green in the bottom left part of the screen. So let's just get started right away with this example. Here we have 4/5 multiplied by 2/3. So following our steps, we just need to multiply our numerators. In our numerator, we have a 4 and a 2. So I'm going to multiply our 4 and 2 together in our numerator. And in our denominators, we have a 5 and a 3. So in our denominator, I'm going to multiply the 5 and the 3 together. So in our numerator, we have 4 times 2, which is just 8. And in our denominator, we have 5 times 3, which is 15. And this is our final answer.
When you see a multiplication fraction problem, you can actually save yourself a lot of work in reducing the answer by reducing the problem itself. This is a little x, and so you look along the lines of the x to see if you can reduce by dividing by the greatest common factor on the diagonal numbers. So 12 and 8, you look at those and you say, can I divide those by the same number? Yes, I can. They're both divisible by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So I cross these out and write what it's equal to by dividing both of those by the same number. 21 and 3 can both be divided by 3. That's equal to 7. That's equal to 1 when I divide by 3. Now I multiply the new numbers that I have. 3 times 1 is 3, and 7 times 2 is 14. And there's my answer. Much easier than doing it multiplying 12 times 3 and 21 times 8 and then reducing that.
Let's try this problem. 3/4 divided by 2/7. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is rewrite our problem. Instead of dividing by 2/7, we can multiply by the reciprocal instead. The reciprocal of 2/7 is 7/2. So our problem becomes 3/4 times 7/2. Oh, I should mention a mistake that a lot of students make when they first learn to divide fractions. Sometimes students take the reciprocal of the first fraction, the one that's being divided, or even the reciprocal of both fractions. But you only want to take the reciprocal of the second fraction, the one you're dividing by. Okay, now that our problem has been changed to multiplication, it's easy. Just multiply the tops, 3 times 7 equals 21, and multiply the bottoms, 4 times 2 equals 8. And we have the answer to our fraction division problem. So 3/4 divided by 2/7 is 21/8.